In our headlines this morning, Anambra State gets major boost as President Tinubu flags off 35-kilometer road to Second Niger Bridge. Governor Soludo celebrates Justice Anambra on his 88th birthday. President Tinubu launches Youth Academy to tackle unemployment. U.S. hosts talks with Russia as ceasefire negotiations continue. A very good morning to you. Welcome to our breakfast news this morning. My name is Sijoma Uche. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, the security is everyone's business. For us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our states. If you see something, say something. Report on scrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800 2200 008. In a bid to deepen partnership with states, Nigeria's President Ahmed Tinubu has flagged off construction of the Second Niger Bridge road linking Delta and Anambra States, Phase 2B. The president, who was represented by the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, performed the flag off at Obunike Oyi local government area. The 35 kilometers road with 7 flyovers and bridge and a width of 35 to 46 meters will connect Atani through Obosi Mpo and terminate in Obunike. Governor Soludo stated that completion of the homogeneous project will connect several communities by passing Onitsha and have a lot of impact on the life of Anambra. While stressing that politics is about public good, Governor Soludo hinted that such partnership between Anambra State government and the federal government for the development of Southeast will lead to maximize benefits to the common man. The governor appreciated the president for the project, admonishing that it is through continuous support for him that Anambra can get more dividends. Details will come your way in our subsequent bulletins. People from all walks of life gathered in Oka to celebrate the impactful life of retired Justice Godwin Ononiba, who marked his 88th birthday and launched a book of his journey in life titled Wisdom on the Bench, Enduring Legacy of Justice. Godwin Ononiba, Honorable Justice Ononiba, retired as a Chief Judge of Anambra State, held so many positions, and is the current traditional Prime Minister of Nimo in Njikoka Council area, his hometown. Chinelo Omuzuleke completes the story.
Felicitating with the men of Bar and Bench, as well as Ononiba family, the Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, said it is rare to see people who pen down their journey and experiences in life for others to toll and emulate from and extol the celebrant's impact in the judicial system, where he puts in more energy to better the judicial system of the state, as well as eager to write at the age of 88.
It's better that we celebrate people when they are alive than writing the tributes, magnificent tributes, when they are dead. So we'll celebrate them today, celebrate them tomorrow, and celebrate them always.
In his opening remarks, the chairman of the occasion, Justice Anthony Igu, thanked God for longevity and wealth of knowledge bestowed on the celebrant, which he used to impact on people's lives.
To wish everyone the highest regard in this special event.
Appreciating all who gathered to honor their father, the celebrant's daughter, Justice Irene Ndiwe, noted the qualities their father was made of, saying he's humble, gentle, and honest to the core, praying God for more years ahead.
To my father, Justice G.U. Ononiba, thank you for being a guiding light in my life and the lives of so many others, including my siblings, your in-laws, everybody that has come near to you.
In line with policing guidelines of the Inspector General of Police, the Anambra State Command's Commissioner of Police, CP Ikioye Rutugo, and his Enugu State counterpart, CP Maman Bitrus Giwa, met to devise operational strategies aimed at proactively policing the two neighboring states. In a press release signed by the Anambra State Police Public Relations Officer, SP Tochukwu Ikenga, the commissioners identified the infiltration of criminals between the neighboring states as a major security challenge, requiring urgent intervention to address violent crimes and activities of subversive criminal elements. The release explained that as a result, they pledged to collaborate, share intelligence, and pool operational resources together to combat violent crimes at the borders and within their respective states. The commissioners reiterated their commitment to decisively combat all forms of crime and criminality in both states, with the aim of ensuring maximum public security and safety. They also want criminals operating in the two states to either repent or be ready to face the full weight of the law. The meeting, which was held at the Anambra State Command headquarters, was attended by the Deputy Commissioners of Police in charge of operations and other officers, both from the commands. President Bola Tinubu has affirmed his administration's resolve to equip Nigerian youth with the required skills that will enable them to compete effectively as key players on the global stage. President Tinubu, who stated this when he officially launched the Nigerian Youth Academy at the council chambers of the presidential villa, noted that as a peculiar nation with a media age of the 17 years, Nigeria is one of the youngest populations in the world. Senior Special Assistant to the VP of Media and Communication, Stanley Mpocha, revealed this in a statement he signed titled, "We are equipping Nigerian youth to be major competitors on global stage." President Tinubu, who was represented at the launch by his Deputy Vice President Kashim Shettima, listed areas of government intends to train the young population in, including world-class training in digital literacy, technical skills, entrepreneurship, and the creative industries. He pointed out that a nation's success becomes realistic when its children go to bed guaranteed of their place in the challenging world. Moscow and Kyiv have struggled to reach even a limited 30-day ceasefire, with both sides continuing to attack each other with drones and missiles. The negotiators on Monday held talks with representatives from Russia to push forward a proposed initial ceasefire in the 3-year war in Ukraine. Moscow and Kyiv have struggled to reach the limited 30-day ceasefire, which was agreed to in the principles last week. Both sides have continued to attack each other with drones and missiles despite the agreement. Now sports. Australia government has announced it will build a 63,000-seat stadium and a plush indoor swimming venue for the 2032 Olympic Games in Brisbane. The multi-sports arena to be built in the Victoria Park area of Brisbane will host the opening and the closing ceremonies, as well as the athletics. The plans will see the new stadium become Brisbane's home for cricket, with the famous Gabba Stadium to be demolished following the Games. The decision, announced by Queensland Premier David Cizafulli, comes following numerous pledges before the 2024 state elections that a new stadium will not be built. Queensland Premier David detailed a slew of Olympic upgrades that included the new Brisbane Stadium in the heart of the city and an aquatic center that could host 25,000 fans. Remember that you can follow news and programs on any of our platforms by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Top stories once more as we conclude the news package. Anambra State has gotten major boost as President Tinubu flagged off 35-kilometer road to Second Niger Bridge. Governor Soludo has celebrated Justice Onaniba on his 88th birthday. President Tinubu has launched Youth Academy to tackle unemployment. U.S. held talks with Russia as ceasefire negotiations continued. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember that security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the state government in securing our states. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for a better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800 2200 008. That's our breakfast news this morning. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ijoma. Do have a good day.